everybody? We're back for another episode of the Stay Humble podcast. I'm David Guirgus, and this is my co-host.
And I'm Abanoub, Bishay. And today we have three special guests.
Three of them.
This is a very big episode.
Thank you.
And then all of them need no introduction, but I have to introduce them to you guys.
No, I think we do.
He's like, please do.
So we got Juve, and then we got Cristian, and we got Jacob. All three my best friends. We know each other for a while now, and I'm just glad to have them on. And yeah, so how you guys been so far?
Dude, thank you for having us, first of all. I mean, when I told them about this idea, right away, we were like, yeah, let's do it.
On it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea.
I mean, you guys are perfectly dressed for the occasion.
Yeah, we
Except
made
we
sure.
had
Nice show. We had to dress up a
Except
little
me and you,
spiffy.
Dude, I don't have a suit.
Bro, we were telling you.
Hey, we were also 15 minutes from a...
I'm
telling you, it was half off.
Honestly, it was really cool. It was really cool. You guys came late. Suits. I was like...
But
I don't know
those
if I'll
are
be
his
able to handle
bodyguards.
this.
You know, they got
These are my
I got
bodyguards.
the watch.
Bodyguards and
He has a $40,000 watch
$40,000
too
watch?
that he got off Temu though.
Damn.
But it was 40,000. But it was 40,000.
Why are you
though, that's
exposing
the
like
thing.
that, bro?
He also has the
40,000 yen.
$30,000 Gucci glasses to match. Was also off Temu, but
What's your secret?
you
What's
know
your
how it
secret?
is.
Hey, you look good in those though.
Thank you.
You should keep them on.
I can't see nothing with them though.
Wow.
You don't need to see. You just gotta speak.
So how do you guys know each other? How'd you guys meet?
We met each other through Best Buy when we were working at Best Buy. He was up in the front. You were working in the front, right?
Yeah, I was working in the front.
And then I was in warehouse. And I was working with this guy as well. But he was there working before me.
But I mean, we met each other from school.
From school, yeah.
So
we went to high school together.
We were high school,
okay.
middle school. Him and I used to
Where does
hang
this come
out
from?
middle
Yeah,
school.
middle school.
Oh, okay.
We had our own little group, and he was just kind of on the side.
I wasn't friends with them. I was with the popular kids in school.
Oh yeah, you're really
I was
cool.
not at all. But we weren't more like acquaintances at school.
Yeah,
We
we
knew
knew
about
of
each
each
other,
other.
but we weren't super friends.
Yeah.
We had a math class together. I tried to bully him in math class, and he got 100% on the test. I didn't, so I was like, let me just not speak on this anymore. But then we started working at Walmart, and that's when we became friends.
Oh, okay.
And then I got closer with him because he was also at Best Buy.
Oh, okay.
So then we all just got together. And
It sounds like, are you guys making this up? It sounds like the plot of 21 Jump Street.
No, all through high school, we weren't really friends,
Mhm.
and I kind of fell off with him too.
Also with
okay.
COVID and stuff.
COVID definitely ruined everything. I think for a lot of people,
That was terrible.
and it was until after high school I got a job at Walmart, and then this dude got a job at Walmart too, and that's when we got really close. It took a while, but we
Yeah.
did get really close.
It was I got hired a few months after you did, a month,
a couple months
max.
after.
Didn't you become the manager at one point?
I think everyone
Yeah.
becomes their own manager.
We
dude.
became
Walmart
the
is
two
stupid.
main people for closing. That's when we both started closing and just started handling everything. Because Walmart's Walmart. Management's not that's not the best.
Yeah.
But I mean,
They can make a lot of money though.
Did you ever meet Gail Lewis?
oh my god,
That was after us, bro. That was after our time. We were done. And then I ended up seeing this guy at the gym, random day. And I was like, dude, give me a job. I work at Best Buy. I was like, get me in there, dude.
I was like, I
And
got
he got me in there. That's how I
So
got
he
in
wasn't
there.
in high school with you guys? So just you only knew him through middle school?
Nah, middle school and high school, but
Yeah.
we weren't really talking. So we were just kind of acquaintances.
we knew about each other.
Yeah,
So
that's how we.
You guys did any sports or anything? Or
I mean, not together.
not together?
He did wrestling.
I did wrestling.
He did
He
wrestling.
was really good at
Two-time
wrestling.
champ.
Two-time champ. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
I mean, you don't know what, but
So why don't you guys spill some Best Buy secrets?
Wait, I don't know. I don't
Best Buy
think
secrets.
I don't work at Best Buy anymore.
I mean, but you were there.
I was there.
Oh, you were there.
You were there for a minute.
He's trying to
too.
sell shit.
Since
You
junior
did it
year.
longer than me.
Yeah, you were there for a
Yeah.
long time.
For
I don't know if there's any Best Buy secrets though. It's all.
This is
Yeah.
drama.
I mean, there's a lot of drama.
There's a lot of drama, but I don't feel
That I don't
comfortable,
wanna-
just spilling it
yeah,
out
for
on
sure.
the
But no,
Yeah.
Why not? Everyone loves drama.
Oh man,
personal stuff though.
Okay.
I don't know. If it was store stuff, the store was closing, everybody was gonna get fired.
oh yeah. That's
I mean, that would have been
different.
something
That's
to spill,
different,
but
for
if
sure.
it's personal stuff with other people involving real life people, not a really good idea.
Fair enough.
There was a manager though, Dustin.
Oh shit! No, damn.
No, yeah,
I like
never
this
mind.
guy.
Oh, dude, he was just micromanaging everybody, bro.
I
he
hated
got like,
Dustin.
yeah, he got let go. No, not even let go. He got fired.
He got fired.
Yeah. He was doing some bad stuff.
Very
Honestly,
creepy shit too.
I don't know 100% what he did.
I heard like it was like he was creepy in the workworkplace or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, he was being
He's
creepy
creepy?
with some girls.
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know. He was just the manager. He's kind of abusing like his manager.
power, yeah.
Like on the girls?
Yeah.
How many girls worked at Best Buy? Like 3?
Well, he was messing with like 3.
There's a lot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And when there's
good amount.
when there's like a girl customer, he was always on that.
Oh,
He was not.
dude.
His job was like the manager stuff, right? He wasn't supposed to be working mobile.
Yeah.
I need his help. I'm calling him on the walkie. I look over through the door of the warehouse. He's sitting down in mobile helping some lady, and I call him. I was like, dude, get in here. Like, I need your help.
Yeah.
Because I was new at the time, so I was like, how do I do this?
Mhm.
And he was like, I was talking to her, man. Like, you gotta try to figure it out. Oh, I'm just kidding. Just do it like this, and hold on, I'll be right back. Like, are you serious? Like, is that,
he
is
was
that what
like
we're doing
he was
here?
basically prioritizing like. Well, I mean, he could be just also. Yeah, I guess he was just.
I don't know.
Micromanaging.
He was
like,
cool with
Micromanaging.
me, but he like his whole life was Best Buy, like
Oh, okay.
from beginning to end. So obviously, like once that's your life, and you want
Yeah.
everything to be perfect. So it made sense. He was always cool with me. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I was cool with the guy too, but you couldn't like not see what he was doing to other people.
For
He wasn't
sure,
cool
yeah.
with me for some reason. After I got into my accident, I told him he took me off the schedule for like a whole month.
Yeah.
And then I
That does
texted him.
suck.
I
That
texted
does
him. I was
suck.
like, "Yo, like put me back on." And he texted me a few weeks later saying, "Oh, I read your message, but I forgot to respond. Yeah, you'll work around next Christmas. No, or you'll work around Christmas, like about next week." I'm like, "I've been out of job for a month. Like, come on."
Yeah.
Or like you'd always pull me aside for like the most weird stuff, but then I never realized that he was like that. Because the one time this female customer came in, and then he's like, she was having like she was like, oh, I need to return this. So like you can't out of 14-day return policy, whatever.
Yeah.
Then he said, why don't you call a manager? I could have talked to her, and I was like, oh, that's kind of like, bro,
You're just like, bro, you're the
like.
boss right now. What are we doing?
He's like,
Yeah.
bro, you should let me talk to her.
I was like, bro, it's like 14 days. I thought like we could do nothing.
You're
about
just
that.
like, is that not my job? I was relaying the message.
Yeah, he's like, nah, there's ways around it. I was like, buddy,
And you're like, no, there's not.
What is he doing now?
I don't know, I have no idea.
Oh,
like,
you know what?
he's doing?
He came in the other like not so long ago. He was like, yeah, I work at a dealership now.
Oh fuck
Oh,
it, salesman.
yeah,
They do
yeah.
make a lot of money if you get good at it.
Well, I don't know what he thought. I imagine
Probably sells, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
most likely sells.
You
Yeah,
make bank off that.
yeah.
So like,
He did have a cool car. I remember that. He had a
It was a nice car. It was a
like
nice
the
car.
BMW, right?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
a
he would
BMW.
flex it, bro. He always show me. He's like, look at my BMW, bro.
Yeah, and
My
then, like,
Beamer.
I got the Beamer.
Yeah, he didn't have it for like a long time because I guess it like broke or something. He didn't drive it for like
He drove that red car, no?
Yeah.
Was it a
'cause-
Volkswagen? What was it?
Yeah, it was a
Volkswagen?
It was a Volkswagen. It was a G-
Yeah.
I think it was a Golf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was one of those hatchbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a Golf.
yeah.
Always thought that car was so ugly, dude. I don't like cars that look like that.
But he
Like
got
red cars?
No, just the silhouette of the car was so ugly.
Oh, like hatchbacks?
In my opinion,
You don't like them?
yeah.
I think
Nah.
hatchbacks are
Nah.
nice.
They're all right.
I like
They
They could be
hatchbacks.
cool. Like the one in Tokyo Drift, the green one. With
The
the
Hulk
big
one?
door. Yeah, that was
The
sick.
Hulk
Hulk
one's
one?
sick. Hulk
Dude, that
one's
was
sick.
sick. It had a big
Great
fist in it.
movie.
It had the fist on the doors and then a Hulk on the hood.
That was
That
hard.
was kinda sick.
Dude,
That was
movie
hard.
sick, dude. I really love that movie.
I used to have a hatchback. It was like a Honda Civic. It's pretty
See,
cool. I like
Honda
that.
Civics though. I have a Honda
He's
Civic.
thinking
So
he got
I have a Honda
yeah,
Civic. So
mine
like, I think they look good too.
They look fun. I mean, they look pretty cool. I mean, there's so much trunk space though. It's kind of fire. I used to move so much in that thing.
Yeah.
But I can cut you off. Were you ask a question?
nah. I was
No.
gonna say something else. But,
We left him in the
I was
dust.
gonna
bro.
say something about Best Buy, bro. But
Say it.
okay, so I think
Say your truth.
yeah,
It's your
I think
chest.
when I first started working at Best Buy, I had the biggest crush on someone.
Who?
Hey, well, you
Remember
gotta tell us who now. You
We can bleep
can't.
the name,
Yeah.
but
It starts with a J. You guys all know. You guys can like imagine. She worked in front lanes with. She worked in front lanes
Front
with
lanes?
me. Yeah.
Hey, dude.
Bro, I was
Oh,
like,
I can't even recall any J.
Jay.
I don't remember
any
What
Jay.
was she? Was she blonde? Brown
oh,
hair?
remember she always had like her hair like dyed gray or something like
Genie.
Jeansy.
that. J A.
Was she Asian?
Jane.
That's just not, bro.
She was Asian.
She's not.
She was Asian.
Um,
Yeah.
It has to be her. No,
Jeannie, you know?
Jeannie. Oh, I have to say the name. You guys don't know.
No, I can't guess.
Jay,
Jeanette.
describe the person. Describe
Janelle.
the person.
Janelle.
No, that's close.
No.
But like,
Oh, my bad. I'm acting like you know people from their mom, bro.
Is there a
He
Janelle
wasn't there.
Nah, no Janelle.
Wait, was there a Janelle there?
I don't think so.
I don't remember no.
Shay.
It was kind of rhymes with like you know, like the NBA team, the Utah Jazz, something
Jasmine?
like that.
Oh.
Nah, but she does PC.
Yeah, no.
Oh, she was.
No,
Fernand.
when we
She
first
was
started, she was
Fernand.
Fernand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So why'd you have a crush on her?
I don't know, bro. Cause like,
Spill the beans.
bro, it's cause in high school, bro, I just didn't get like I wasn't getting any girls, bro. So I was like, that's the only girl I ever talked to. Cause I would come up from high school, like for 2 years. We're in the front lanes. We're bored. We're just sitting there, nothing to do. So we're just like flirting the whole time.
You spent time together, so
Yeah.
obviously you develop some feelings.
No, honestly, I think like workplaces are probably like one of the best places to actually find somebody.
No, yeah.
Like, because like you have like something in like they have to go to work, right? They have to see you.
I disagree.
And it's like no, they have to see you.
respectfully disagree.
Wait,
Like,
okay.
Are you catching feelings?
Let me
or
make
are
my
you
point
just there
first.
because you're spending a lot of time?
Hey, there's
with
some
each
That's what I'm
psychology
saying.
behind that.
No, there is.
Like there is.
There is, but like you don't get to know somebody. Like if you meet a girl at like a bar or like like out, like just talking to people, like there's no reason for it to go past that at all, right?
Mhm.
And they won't get to know you in like the 5 seconds you go talk to them,
I get what you
right?
mean.
other.
I get
But
what
at
you
a
mean.
workplace, like you both have something in common, which you have to
Forced
go
to
to
be
work.
there.
You have to go to work,
Yeah.
and it forces you to actually get to know the person. I don't know. What were you gonna say?
The thing is, yeah, you're spending time with them, and it's kind of forced, right? Because you have to work there. But too much time spent together is also terrible. I
It's
think
bad for
I
business.
agree.
Bad idea.
so bad. Yeah,
It's
bad
and
for
it
business.
and
What
it
do you mean?
starts.
Yeah, I'd say it's like bad for business.
Yeah,
Because then you guys become each other's distraction instead of keeping it professional.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. No, I agree. I think there's boundaries though. You know.
But then if something
But you
that
can-
happens at work, like with you
That's the
guys,
worst,
it
yeah.
ruins the work.
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
There's no
That
That makes work
chemistry.
miserable.
and there's no coming back
Then
unless
there's
one of you quits.
drama, and then there's all the other
The whole
stuff,
time,
and
yeah.
then it ruins everything.
Yeah.
So it's never a good idea. Maybe sometimes it'll work out, but more than not,
I think
bad
it's
for business.
fun. Like,
I mean, that's
It's
what we're doing
it's
it, man.
fun.
It's kind of
It's
fun.
fun.
It's
It
fun.
feels
It's
like
fun.
The Office, like
Right.
like an episode of The Office.
and you want to go office? Which office?
Like
I
you
watched all of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Like twice over.
I'm saying like it just kind of like
Great show.
the show The Office
like Jim
because
and
there's
Pam.
a lot of people dating and stuff.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like Jim and Pam.
Jim and Pam.
Yeah.
I want what they want, bro, or have. My
Oh, what they
bad.
have.
What they have, all right? They're not separated.
Yeah, bro. They went all the way too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But like
Yeah.
stuff like that, it makes sense. Like we said, if it goes bad, there's
true.
no coming back.
Wait, so have you guys dated in the workplace?
Nah,
No, never?
never.
I don't think I've ever done it either.
I mean, I think it's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's not really like you can do stuff out of work. Like, why do that when you're at work?
Well, you're not doing it at work, dog. Like,
Well, no, but like,
you're not like you're not like going on dates with a girl like while on the front end
you
of
guys have
Best
to
Buy.
break at the
Like,
same time. Like, if you go
Yeah.
to lunch, go somewhere to eat. You never know. But it's just never a good idea.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it gets pretty dangerous because like when you like kind of like what you guys said. Bro, you look fresh. What are you doing?
You're right.
Give it up. Give it up.
Low-key, yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry. Continue.
Oh no, I was just say yeah. Like when you have a relationship and then like things go bad or like whatever, then you're just like the place where you make money like becomes like terrible. Like it becomes like painful.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, I
everyone.
agree. I
For
agree.
everyone.
You don't want
I
to
agree.
go in there anymore. You're just like, oh, I gotta see her. I
Yeah.
gotta see her friends. I gotta do this. I gotta do that.
Yeah, it sucks.
And
And
then
everything
it's
reminds you of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then people see that and they start like
Oh, what's going on?
and then it's terrible. It's terrible. It's just bad. You infect the whole workplace for sure.
Oh, tell me
definitely.
again.
Bad way.
Remember when like you're telling me I'm quitting Best Buy, I'm getting this new job, and then you're all excited, and then
Yeah, he's gonna wreck you.
All right. Throw my business out there. There you go.
you're all excited,
Okay.
and then you're like, let me get this toy for my brother or something, and then you got your discount, and you're like, this is my last time ever.
Oh yeah.
And then you're going crazy that it didn't work out or something. Like,
Yeah.
what exactly happened?
So what happened was because I was very desperate for a different job because at Best Buy they started cutting my hours like crazy, and I was like, what the hell? Like I was talking with Jordan, and they were like, oh yeah, this and this, like we'll help you out, but then all the other stuff started happening. all this other stuff started happening, and then that's when they started cutting like all my hours. So I was like, so then I started going on Indeed, and I submitted like about 100 applications everywhere, and this one company reached out to me, and I was just blinded by like, oh, I need to leave this place. I need to make a career doing stuff, and it was like marketing manager, assistant, trainee type stuff, right? So I was like, oh, okay, like that sounds kind of nice. And I speak with the guy, and then we go to like this office somewhere in La Habra, and I'm like, and it's close, better. And we talk in his office, and he has all these things. He's giving me like this whole rundown of everything, and I'm like, this sounds like something I want to do. He's talking about like management, running your own team, doing this, going out. And then what the key words he kept using was that you're going to be handling transactions from Fortune 500 businesses, and we're selling telemarketer like communication equipment and stuff to people. We're going to be in office conducting business, so you need to be like in suits and like well dressed every day. So I was like, I'm game. That sounds nice. So then on that day, when it was my last day, and I bought the McFarlane Superman, I bought the Philips One Blade, and I was like, use my discount for like the first time ever. It was my last time. I was all happy. I started like a week and a half later, and I'm in there, and he goes, "All right, yeah, so we're doing with this door to door," and I was like, "Oh." And then I found out, and I'm looking, and I'm like, "Wait, how does he have his office here?" And he was like, "We're supposed to go to this office." And I'm seeing how everything works out. Scream. Because I was like, how have I never even seen like the boss of the whole thing? So I was like, even I'm dumb as rocks for falling for that, like 100%. But like I said, I was in a very low place at the time, like very low, one of my worst like moments of life. So I was like, I need something. So I was desperate to find something better at Best Buy. And that greed of just like, oh, I need something, I want something, I'm gonna jump onto this first. It was all a sham. And then they would drop me off somewhere, and then I just to walk, trying to sell these things to people. Nobody cared.
What were they selling?
Just Frontier internet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we have this, like there's a whole spiel, and then it'd be like, oh, I didn't get sales, and like, oh, that's because it's your fault. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they slammed the door on you. Try to make them not do that. I'm like, how is that possible? And then we were working in the Long Beach area, or not Long Beach, Huntington Beach. It's cold over there. You ever been to the beach when it's dark?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cold. I have just one Dickies jacket. I don't know. We're supposed to leave at 8:30 and 8 and be at the office like around 8:39.
9 p.m.
Yeah, it was like 10 or.
So you're
11.
doing door to door at night?
Yeah, and then
That's
what was really
weird.
annoying one time was that my phone died, and I texted my boss guy. I was like, "Yo, pick me up. My phone's dying." And he was like, "Oh, wait till it's at 1%. Text me your address." And I was like, "No, my address is here. My phone's dying." My phone dies, and I'm running around this little. I don't know where the hell I was at for an hour and a half. Phone dead. I go to the fire department. I was like, "Yo, y'all got an iPhone charger I could use to like charge my phone?" 5 guys were just literally like, "Nah," and they closed the door on me. So I was like, "All right." And I'm just walking, so I was like, "Let me just sit down."
That sucks, bro.
Wait, that's kind of messed up from the fire department.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, but
You're in
you're
the suit.
Yeah, I was like, 5 grown men don't have an
What
iPhone
fire
charger.
department was it?
I don't
Is that Long Beach?
I know
Huntington Beach.
Huntington Beach. Is it near?
It was near like a library or something like that.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
And then that's not even the worst part, because then when he pulled up, he throws me his portable charger, and he was like, "All right, you got a few more houses to hit." And I'm like, "Brother, it's 7." And the next day was the worst, because I sent them my location. My phone was like at 15%, so I was like, I'm way here. I'm away from him. I was there for 2 hours on the curb. It was cold.
Wow, bro. So he neglected you.
Yeah, and then he picks me up. He goes, "Oh, sorry, I didn't want to come pick you up
Terrible.
because I was 20 minutes away helping this other guy." And I was like, "We're 20 minutes away, so you made me wait 2 hours." And then we had to go pick up some other guy. We became friends because like we were both kind of new. We had to go pick up some other guy, and I was like, "All right, how long?" I was like, "How long were you out there?" He was like, "I've been out there for 3 hours." He was so mad, so I told him, he was like, "Oh, I'll see you guys. Like, you don't have to go into the office and log in anything. Like, you guys could just go home." And I was like, "Don't fucking speak to me. I'm leaving." And I never went back. I didn't even text him. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
And he texted me back. He was just like, "Are you coming in today?" And I'm like, "No."
Did you ever get paid?
No, I worked.
What?
I worked
whole week?
70. I worked about like 80 hours because there was like so much overtime.
80
and I got
hours?
no money.
They didn't pay you at all?
No, because I made a few
Why?
sales, and they're like, "Oh, like once it gets inputted and whatever, and then the technician guy comes out and installs it, then that's when you get paid." And I was supposed to get paid like just a few $100s because every sale was about like 300 max. So that's why I was like, "Oh, if I make one sale a day, I'll I'll be set. Like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But then me, like, actually looking back and realizing it, I was like, well, you're dumb. Why would you believe that?
And it wasn't hourly, right?
No.
Not hourly.
Because
I
they
had
told me
the
they're
same,
like, yeah.
interview. Like, I went to an interview, the same exact.
Got him in to do it, dude.
No, he did it
let me
before.
know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was interviewing and I had the same one, but I did well. Like, I'm not like saying you fell for it or whatever, but like I didn't fall for it. I was like,
I'm not stupid enough to fall for that.
yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm not dumb like you. So.
And you know what? You know what's crazy? I think I didn't fall for it more because I already knew what happened to you. Because that happened to you, and you told me about it, and then like a couple months later, I went to an interview, and I was like, "This is sounding a lot like what Jacob fell for."
Yeah.
And then he was talking to me, and then it clicked. I was like, "He's not saying it's door-to-door sales. Like it's obviously what it is." And then like, yeah, it clicked in my head. I was like,
once you get their spiel, like what they say, just like, yeah,
Dude,
Yeah,
I had a similar experience where I was just at Cal State Long Beach one day in the library, just sitting and like studying for like my final exams, and then with a couple friends too. And then this guy in like a really really nice suit in the Cal State Long Beach library just walks up and he's like, "Hey guys, how you doing? I just have a little spiel for you. Like, got something. I'm making $3,000 a day today,
Fuck no.
right?" And I'm like, my eyes just like yo. He's like, $3,000 a day. I used to work at Jan Korean Barbecue, barely making any money, barely making a buy. Now I make $3,000. It is really fire. $3,000 a day. You come with me. Give me 5 minutes, and then he gave a spiel. He was like, blah blah blah, the whole whatever, right? Then I go to a conference, and they try to like psychologically make it seem like it's like only specific people get invited, and whether you have what it takes.
Yeah.
And then I went, and it's just a bunch of people, and it's all just like filler nonsense. Like a guy talking about like his Lamborghini, a guy like
just
like trying to make
Forex
you,
guys are like,
just trying to make you focus on like the fact that of how much money they're making and not what they're actually doing. And so I kept asking, like, what do you guys like? What do you do to make the money? Like, I want to know, like, how are
so
you?
basically, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, where does this money come from, bro? Like, some guy just shits it out. Where's the money coming from, bro?
We got gooses in the back.
Yeah, but like that day, I walk into a room and everyone's just in suits, like super serious, taking notes. Like, the guy's like, "Give me one cheer if you want to make $1 million this year." And everyone was, "Yeah," and everyone's like, "Whatever," right? And I'm looking around, like, people are bots. Like, I go outside and then they're like,
Default
"All right,
skins.
huh?"
Default skins.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Brought that in there.
And then they're like, "So you ready to jump on this?" And I'm like, I don't know what you guys want. The $500 to start." And then I was like, "I don't have $500. I was like in college, freshman year. I don't have $500. Like, "Oh, go open a credit card. Like, we'll help you. We'll go to the bank with you and we'll help you open a credit card."
Wow, dude.
And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know." And then I just dipped, never talked to them again.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's really bad.
Dude,
that's like very apparent. If you fell for that, that would have been bad.
Yeah, multi-level marketing, baby.
That's terrible.
So what do you guys do now? Like, yeah, I heard you guys do insurance and then you work in the LA County?
Yeah, I work for the county of LA.
Okay.
So, yeah,
That's
I
cool.
just do like office work. I'm a student worker, so I'm doing like birth certificates.
Oh, nice. I used to work at the city of LA.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Modeling, probably.
For the city of LA, bro.
He's on Vogue.
I'm too ugly. So I used to make tests for specific positions, like in the city of Los Angeles, like interview questions or like a multiple choice test to predict people's performance before they get a job. Like before they submit the application, and then we test them, and then we send that list to the departments, and then they choose from that list. So it's like HR stuff, kind of.
Yeah, it sounds like what Bussin was doing. That's kind of what he was doing. He was going through a bunch of interviewees, like their paper interview.
Yeah.
And then he was like giving them like a score.
Yeah.
Yeah. He told me he was like an internship. Or something.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. He was doing that for a lot.
That's pretty much what I was doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Well, what about you guys? You guys do insurance?
Yeah, we sell insurance. Well, he's been in it a little bit longer than I have. I'm just starting. I do not have my license. It's a job
You need a license?
to sell insurance. Yeah.
Really? I didn't
As
know
an
that.
agent.
Oh,
A licensed
commercial
agent,
insurance.
yeah, commercial
You always
insurance.
need a license
Oh.
to actually sell it.
So what kind of insurance do you guys sell?
Trucking mostly.
Trucking,
We
yeah.
do property too, but it's mostly trucking, mostly for truckers.
That's
I want to go
crazy.
too deep into it because I'm gonna start saying some stuff that's not so great, and I don't want anyone.
Yeah.
But it has its ups and downs. I mean, first 3 months for me were like training. Like
Yeah,
I ruined my whole little system I had of eating, going to the gym, and all of that. I completely ruined it. And he would make fun of me. He's like,
his personality changed.
he would tell me, he's like, dude, you're like not the same person. And I'd be like, I'm chilling. But like I knew I wasn't chilling.
No, you're not.
Yeah. And
Wait, what happened? In what way?
it was just I was drained. Like I had no energy for anything.
You wouldn't want to like do anything.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I would.
Come on.
I like shut in like for a little bit. Maybe call me a bitch, dude. I don't know, but I just couldn't. I was so drained.
How many hours do we work per week?
It was like 40 plus overtime, a little bit of overtime. But I mean, it was mostly the work of like sitting at an office at a chair, staring at a screen,
just calling people.
You're constantly calling, and it just gets really annoying. And especially learning the business of insurance, it's so huge.
Oh yeah,
it was really annoying. It took all of my mental power. I'm chilling now, and I can go in there and be fine. But he would make fun of me. He's like, how are you this drained?
Why are you bullying him?
And I got him in there. I got him in there, and I'm like, you see what I mean now?
I'm just like, it's a challenge
draining.
because it's sometimes
Yeah.
like you're there and you're just like, oh, let me get this done, and you're done, and it's just like, now I just got to sit here on this computer and figure out everything else.
And then
like I'm taking in these leads, and it's like, oh, like I need this, I need that, and you're doing it, and did I do it right? No, you messed up. You're doing here, and then they'd be like, oh, you're supposed to do this. Oh, I didn't know that, and it's just back and forth, and you have like 2 monitors, so you're going on this one, and you have to go on that one, you have to take this one out, and like if the internet cuts off, then it's over. Like I've been having issues with the internet recently, like in the middle of like us trying to do our job, you just can't. You just can't.
Yeah, that's hard.
It's just.
Cold calling is tough, dude. So like, what do you guys say? What do you guys think is the best way to reel someone in and get them to actually purchase the insurance? Well, if you guys want to talk about that, we can talk about something.
Yeah, the thing is, with us, we don't do cold calling. There's a department separate from us that does the cold calling.
I did cold calling first off.
Yeah.
So no, I meant like first off. No, I meant like first off. I started. No, first off, when I started, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
But I was doing the cold calls first because they wanted me to get used to being on the phone instead of throwing me like in there, like how they did with you and
they just threw me in there basically.
And what I found that like reeled more people in was like off rip, not being like, oh hey, this and this and this and this, like oh we want to do this, because nobody's gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
So it's usually you just got to be like, oh hey, my name is this, we're calling from this, letting you know this. Then they'll be like, for what? And then you tell them, and then like maybe some will bite, maybe some won't. Like I was told that it's like, oh, just tell them you're working on their quote and then don't speak.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this does not sound like a good idea. Because then when I had to transfer them, they'd be like, I thought you had the quote already. Like I thought you had this, I thought you had that. So I was like, I'm actually screwing over everybody else.
Yeah.
You need to lie.
Yeah. So you just lie a lot and just pull random stuff out and make it work. Mm-hmm. And literally when you're cold calling, lie, make stuff up. Do a little thing. Like I'd be like, oh, you pre-qualified for this, this, and this. Like I'll go ahead and for these rates, and then I'll transfer you to a licensed agent. They'll help you out. And then be like, oh, yay, wonderful. They don't know. They don't know. We're just lying.
Yeah. Wait, so what are you lying about exactly?
It's just like the pre-qualified thing. Because when you do the box stuff,
okay,
they are pre-qualified, but it's not like a big chunk that's like, oh my god, like
it's not like it's not as impactful as they think.
But you make
it makes them feel special
because like
psychologically. So
that's what sales is. You're selling them that.
Yeah,
you're serving it to them, see if they want to take a bite.
Yeah.
Some do, some don't like it. You know, it is what it is.
Sales is hard, man, because it's like, like if you don't, especially if you don't really care about what you're selling.
Oh my god,
dude, I remember I used to work at Micro Center, and they used to try to convince me to sell insurance on cables, on like HDMI cables.
Micro Center sells insurance on a cable.
Yeah, it sells it on everything.
Oh,
it's a scam, because basically you pay what $2, $3, it's like $5, $10 for the insurance for the cable, right? You're never going to use it because the cable's never going to break. Like, how often is an HDMI cable going to get ripped and then can I get a new one? Like, it could probably cost them like 10 cents to make it. So they're selling like $10 of nothing. It's just free money, like just $10 insurance for 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's genius. It's genius, but I don't think it's good. But yeah, they would try to convince me to do that. And then I worked there for 2 weeks. And I was like,
all I needed was 2 weeks.
I was there for 2 weeks and I was like, this is bullshit. This sucks.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell people things that they don't need. It just feels like terrible. But
I mean, for us, everyone needs insurance.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You need insurance to work.
For sure.
To be able to pick loads.
By law, right? I think for truckers.
You need insurance. So
with a lot of reason too. Like you don't want to like
Well,
Actually.
no one's gonna give you loads as a trucker if you don't have insurance.
100%.
First of all, so you need insurance to work. So it's easier for us because you know they need it. So you have to differ yourself from other agents because everyone's gonna give you a quote. Anyone can give you a quote with the same fucking 10 groups of insurance companies.
Mhm.
It's like you gotta differ yourself by actually assessing the customer, which is what I learned. Because everyone could give you a quote. It's $2,000 a month for whatever.
Yeah.
You got to differ yourself and guide them to making the correct decisions to boost their business.
Mhm.
And that's how I started to progress a little more. And I think that's what it is with sales and anything, because anyone could give you a price.
Mm.
How do you assess a customer?
How do you make them choose you
Exactly.
instead of somebody else?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well said.
Wait, can you explain to me how insurance works? Because this is how I imagine insurance, right? So there's this big bank account that there's a bunch of money in there, and then everybody's paying monthly payments to that account. And then what happens is one guy has an accident, and then we're gonna pull a little money out of the bank account, help him out, and then the money's coming into that bank. That's how I imagined it, but I don't know how it works.
I think that's how it is. I
Yeah,
mean, that's the same with the
technically,
bank system.
like,
yeah.
That's the same thing. Like, you
Yeah.
can't pull out $1 million if you have $1 million cash at an ATM. They don't have that money at the ATM. You know, it's all virtual numbers. That's what it is with insurance, I think.
Because
I don't
with the
know.
money that's in the insurance, like you're also paying the company and everybody else with all that. So like if you let's say, oh, this happens, you need this much payout, then you pay that because all that money you're paying technically gives back to you if you get into an accident. So yeah, it's kind of like a pool of money, but that money is just virtually somewhere else. Is getting distributed by to like paying whatever the company needs, the insured people and all the other stuff. So like you said, it's kind of a good example. There's money pulling in, something happens, they take a little bit out, they give it to you, but the money's still coming in at all times. So
You
it's
know,
like
that's-
pretty.
That's one thing that's kind of like, I think for sales at least, I think it's always going to be a thing. Because like, and jumping into like AI like a little bit, like I think AI is actually one of those things that it can't take sales job.
Because it doesn't know like the human emotion, like
Yeah.
how to sell.
Because think about it, you have all this stuff on your phone, right? Like he was saying, he has to make the person buying buy with him instead of somebody else. I don't think AI can do that.
Yeah, I mean, like, be for real. If you guys are trying to buy something and it's a robot speaking to you, you're not like.
Whoa,
What do you?
have you
No,
seen?
it's
Have you
gonna-
guys heard AI recently?
Oh, yeah,
and
it's
how real
indistinguishable.
it sounds.
Yeah.
It's indistinguishable.
I think we're not too far off from it replacing absolutely everything.
Yeah, I think you'll
100%.
be able
I
to sell to a certain
I see
degree.
it happening, but it's also
Yeah.
like, do we really like? Well, I mean, we don't have a say in it, but like, do you guys think it's a good idea for it to happen though?
I hate AI at the drive-thru though. Have you seen like Taco
the Taco Bell one?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
Oh my god!
No, I've seen a
Hey, we
clip.
gotta even talk about
It was
that.
like, "Can I get a Baja Blast?" She goes, "Okay, and your drink." Have you guys seen that one?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
Crashes out.
I went to Popeyes one time. It was really late, and I was like, "Let me get Popeyes." I haven't had Popeyes in a minute, and I'm speaking. Oh, can I get? And what else would you like? I'm like, "Oh, let me get this." And I was like, and it just stops talking, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Excuse me," and then it repeats the same thing, and I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, I think in those cases they need to improve it before they even.
"Yeah." I'm like,
put it
"What are
out
we
there.
doing here?" And the lady was like, "Did the thing work for you?" And I was like, "Not at all. No."
Yeah.
I was like, "No, I'm still missing my ranch and my drink." I was like, I just got the little box.
Well,
I was like,
that probably wasn't the AI error. That was their mistake.
That probably was theirs, but
Yeah.
the AI kept having to repeat everything. So I was there for like a minute, and I'm just like, "There's nobody."
I don't think it's there yet, but dude, AI is growing
getting
so
there.
fast
Yeah.
that like probably by the end of the year it's gonna be integrated into everything. Honestly,
Yeah,
like it's growing like so like there's like so many companies that are working on like insane versions of it. Like OpenAI, ChatGPT,
Crazy.
they're saying that ChatGPT 4, the one that we have now, is like embarrassing compared to the one coming.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
it's stupid. Like
Oh,
compared to
the one that's
compared to
coming.
the new one that's that's
Okay.
about to come out. I have a preview of it, dude. This thing actually thinks. Like it doesn't just pull information from the internet and then just says like, okay, here's all the information I found. It actually like thinks about it. So like same way like we think about like, oh, should I choose this option or this option and then weigh out like all different pros and cons of each? It could do that as well. So it's gonna be insane. It's already
So it's
made.
giving you like a more natural like response.
Yeah. Like it's gonna it like thinks.
That'd be like yeah.
Well, that's kind of scary because how far away are we away from consciousness in a robot?
Well, I
AI?
think it's a tool though. Like it's just a really good tool.
But that tool could also just like supersede itself and be like, "Oh, it could think for itself now." Like, but how? Like, if that does happen,
Okay, but that would be like with the
Terminator.
robots, though. That'd be like once they start making robots.
No, but what
No,
if I
but-
fall in love with an AI voice?
Yeah. Like,
Well, I mean, what if you fall in love with it? What's so bad about it?
I can't fucking marry it. That's what's bad with it.
Well, do
What if
you
it was
really
a
want to
robot?
get married
What if it was a
though?
robot?
Have you seen that one movie on Netflix?
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, with
yeah.
Megan
Megan Fox,
Megan
yeah.
Fox.
That movie's
So
crazy,
dude.
bro.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
I've never
It's a great
seen it,
movie.
but I've seen.
I didn't finish it, so don't spoil it.
So
Imagine like you get a housemaid
She does.
that looks like that good, and then like it does stuff for you. Like it's kind of weird. Not gonna lie. You know, it's
I mean, he's
Well-
kind of dumb though because he chose the hottest girl, bro,
Well,
yeah.
while his wife's in the hospital.
his daughter did, no?
I don't care what. I would be like, shut up.
Like, why would you co-sign that?
Yeah, for
Like,
real.
It's like, Dad, look what I got you. Return it. I was like, it's hotter than your mom. I was like, we don't
Dude,
need that in the house.
He didn't even try, bro. He was just like,
what I'm saying.
all right.
He was like,
she wants it, you know.
I guess if my daughter wants to give me
Yeah.
a gift, I guess I'll take it. Thank you.
Dude, I would be like, do you know what you're doing to me right now? You're destroying my marriage.
Yeah, it's actually
So
my
funny.
daughter's fault. I didn't do anything.
Yeah. No, but AI, dude, it's growing so fast. I was gonna say something. Oh, yeah, I saw a video that basically asked almost every AI, whether like it took it down the line of thought of whether it would take over humans, like the rational, like kind of step by step of like, oh, if human beings are valuable, but AI is also valuable and has consciousness, you feel like you're equivalent to humans, and they'll be like, yes. They're like, okay, if you're equivalent to humans, you feel like human beings are hurting the environment or hurting the planet. Doesn't it make sense to eliminate them? And then it was like, yes. It was like, would you ever eliminate humans? And it was like, yes, because they're affecting the environment or they're affecting this. So, better get ready.
Exactly. That's like the same Will Smith movie, dude. I
Yeah,
Robot.
That robot,
Oh,
great
Robot.
movie, great movie.
That's
by
the
way.
same scenario. I don't know if I'm ready to
We
take
need
on
a Sunny
Robot.
though.
We do need a funny man. We do need a
Somebody got to lock in, like, pay attention and make somebody at least different.
Wait,
What?
Sonny, what do you mean?
That was the
There's
robot.
a-
that,
yeah.
like-
Oh,
Like the good guy robot.
Oh, yeah.
well, at first it was the bad guy robot, but it was like in secret, like the good
Yeah,
guy
it turns
robot.
out he's like, I'm actually a good guy.
Yeah.
But
And then like another, the movie that you're talking about, I forgot what it was called. What was it called again?
I Robot?
Megan Fox?
Oh, Megan Fox.
Oh,
yeah.
the Robot one?
Yeah,
I don't know the name.
I don't know the name. I just know Megan Fox in it. That's all I know.
Yeah, that movie. There's like that interesting point where it's like he got annoyed at her at one point and was like, "Dude, I don't just want you to pleasure me or make everything like always happy. Like that's not."
it's like, don't pleasure me.
I mean, I'm not mad about the pleasuring, but I think I meant to say like I don't want everything to be perfect all the time.
Yeah.
Like you get tired of that because we're human beings. So I feel like the AI is like separated from that idea. It doesn't understand like the fact that like there has to be bad for there to be good. And I don't think it understands that. It wants to make everything.
And
no
that
mis-
could
with
be
no
what-
mistakes. There's no progress.
Yeah,
That could be what separates consciousness from AI.
yeah, it could
Perfection.
The missing link.
Literally perfection.
be. We're flawed,
Absolutely.
100%.
Everything-
Everyone's
Everything
flawed,
is
but
more
I think
beautiful that way because we're doomed.
exactly.
Yeah,
You know that we're immortal. I mean, we're mortal. We're not immortal, so it just makes everything much more worthwhile.
100%.
And I feel like AI and like if an AI gains consciousness because all it wants to be is perfect, like just so perfect at everything, it won't grasp the humanity aspect of what it is to be alive. Because
Yeah,
they're technically they will never be alive.
yeah,
They won't know what it feels like to be happy, sad, scared, like out of breath. They won't know that
Pleasure.
they won't know pleasure. They won't know how to feel anything. They'll just be all like they know one thing only, and it's to be just be super perfect.
What's some crazy?
Yo,
Absolutely.
I wanted to say like since you guys are like heavy in conspiracies, right?
Okay.
So what is like the craziest conspiracy guys you guys have?
I don't know if I'm heavy into conspiracies, but
Being put on the spot, I can't think of anything.
I love-
But my favorite one is the Titanic one. You heard about that one?
Elaborate on this, please.
So you know J.P. Morgan, his
Yeah.
company was the International Mercantile Marine Company, right? And then they funded the Titanic. And then supposedly J.P. Morgan had a ticket on the Titanic, but 3 days before he canceled it, said, "Oh, I have an illness," right? But then there was like 3 big guys on that ship, very rich. One was a real estate tycoon, and then there was like some 2 other guys that were very rich, and then
Financial people.
for
on the
financial
boat.
people
Yeah.
like big
of
competitors,
power.
his rivals,
Yeah.
and then they all went on there, and then when he probably thought it would sink or something like that. That's a conspiracy. But they all died and he survived, and then that solidified his financial power. He didn't have as much competition. So that's what always got me, because it's like 3 days before Wildy canceled. I don't know. It's kind of like weird.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what's happening with the fires right now. How all of the insurance companies just pulled out their fires.
Well, exactly.
I heard they were doing
Yeah.
that like barely, like 2024. Yeah.
That's also like, I mean, I'm not
That's
saying
real
they
sus.
set it on fire on purpose, but it is a little suspicious.
Do you guys think someone did it?
I feel like I think
Will
the
Smith did
Eden
it.
fire was arson.
Will
Bro,
Smith.
Will
I
Smith.
think it was all kind of like the failure of the governor.
Yeah, that's what I
They're
was
saying it's his fault. Well, Donald Trump is putting him up, and he's like,
just
"Oh,
putting him on a pedestal.
yeah." He's saying it was all his fault. There's no water in the hydrants because of him, because he wanted to protect the nature, and so.
But I heard that too, because there's this. It was on the news. This firefighter came on, and he said they told him to empty all the water, like
Crazy.
like a month or two before the fire happened. And then his theory is that they want to rebuild LA because LA's run down.
LA 2.0 is what I've
2.0,
been hearing 'cause
so-
of the thing. But
Yeah,
Instead
but
of
they
buying-
burned down the best part of it.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing, because it's like,
the
it's
Palisades
one
were
thing-
perfect, bro.
It's one thing to burn, the other thing, like, they started the fire on purpose because of the insurance to reconcile all that money. But why are you also destroying the product that could generate much more money if it's just still being up?
Yeah.
But also, California is notorious of not cleaning up or taking care of like the forest, because it's always dry. There's always brush everywhere. A lot of people can't take care of it. I'm not saying it's entirely his fault. If the fire that happened, it's all his fault. It's not their fault because the winds were strong. It's obviously why it went super crazy. Everybody thought it was also going to come down here or like brush all the way
Thank God.
like in Monte Whittier, come all the way down, burn through LA to the ocean. I thought I was going to burn all through LA and go to the ocean. Once I heard that there was a fire near Hollywood, I was like, it's over.
You see that AI stuff that they made on the Hollywood side with the fire?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
everybody
that-
believed
yeah,
it, and I
yeah.
was like, I saw it, and I was like, that's fake.
That's fake,
That's
dude.
fake as hell.
Yeah.
And then people were like, wait, I thought the Hollywood sign was on fire, and I was like, well, you're just dumber than a wet pile of rocks. 'Cause, like, how do you believe that?
pile of rocks.
Because that
Hey,
makes
but-
no sense.
But the videos, like,
A wet
are
pile of
good.
rocks.
They are really
The
good.
videos
I've never heard
that they
that.
use AI to make it. Those are good.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I fell for that.
Oh my god!
I fell
Of
for it
course.
too. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, if it was 3 years, or like if it was like many years back and I didn't know about AI, I would have fell for it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
For sure.
Oh, me too. I wouldn't fell for either.
I mean,
Like the houses it took down. You know the Lakers manager JJ Redick?
JJ Redder, yeah.
Yeah, bro, his house is huge. And then the amount of stuff that got burned down in that fire, and a very like elite, nice neighborhood, bro. It's just
Yeah, a lot of
crazy.
famous people's houses got
Yeah.
destroyed. People like I feel bad for them. I know it's like, oh damn, like that sucks. Obviously, it's your house, your
Yeah.
stuff. You mean some people were raised in that area, so it's like it makes sense. A lot of people are like, oh my god, pray for the celebrities. I'm like, they'll be alright. I mean, like I know, like
They're
it's
gonna go
tough.
to their 30th house.
Yeah, I'm like, well, they probably have like 5 other ones. I mean, I'm praying for the people who didn't have nothing else.
yeah, I mean,
That was their
I know
thing. Their
like
life is
3.
that.
I know 3
Yeah.
people I went to high school with that their house like literally burned down.
Mhm.
So that was pretty crazy for me.
And
Like,
that's it. Like
Yeah,
they
I know
can't get
somebody
compensated
whose
for
their
that.
grandma's
That's it.
house got burned down. That's like, yeah, like your grandparents'
even
house.
worse,
Like, what do
dude.
you do? Like, you
What do
can't go anymore.
what do you think is worse than like your grandma's house getting burned down?
Seeing your grandma naked.
Bro, what?
That,
Sure.
That's a scary sight to see or think of.
I gotta say like
That
your
might be
grandma
really bad.
dying.
That's like that's
That's sure.
I feel like it's grandma naked and dying, maybe because
you guys don't want to see your grandma just naked.
What?
Is it just
you
me?
want to see your grandma? Oh, what? I won't know.
Just because you have colored eyes doesn't
He's
mean
trying
you
to
gaslight
hypnotize
people.
us right now, bro. He's trying to hypnotize
Look at me
that
like
shit
that.
almost worked.
I
too.
mean, if your
Ah.
grandma got those eyes, I mean, it's a different story.
Hey, game is
My
game.
grandma, my grandma's dead.
Oh,
All right,
fuck.
we're just gonna.
Cut that, please.
No, they all died before I was born. Honestly.
That's a nice beach. Where's that? Palisades? What is it? Hawaii?
that's my grandma's private beach.
Whose kids play here?
My grandma's ashes.
It's
It's
like,
in
oh,
the
that's,
sand right there.
it's like, oh, that's, we planted the trees with her remains. Or we just leave it there. But
Oh, man.
all right.
Is your
No, I feel
grandma
like-
actually dead?
Yeah, they're all dead.
Whoa.
All my grandparents died before I was born.
Okay, that's
So I feel like
easy.
I can make
Okay.
these jokes because like I don't even know what they look like. So-
You didn't have like a
God bless
per
her.
se connection to them.
No, nothing.
Okay. That makes
So that's why I'm like not really tripping about it.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I did see her naked.
Nice.
Okay, I'm done.
Nice.
I heard that. But I mean, like if my grandma's house burnt down, I'm crying because I was raised in that
is
house.
pretty sad.
That
Yeah.
house raised a few generations. It was not that big of a house, but it had like 15 people in there all the time, and like that's like one of the only houses I've ever known.
The memories, though.
The memories,
It's
yeah,
all memories.
Yeah.
It's just all, and like I have a room in my grandma's house too, purple for some reason. I don't know why she decided to paint it purple.
That's sick.
But I have my own room in there that me and my brother would also share. And it's like all those nights I spent in that room, even when I was a baby. And if it gets burnt down, like you just can't comprehend that.
Yeah, I feel like I can't even imagine like all your stuff, like all the memories that you've had there, the things that you've done there, seeing it all go to waste, like just seeing like the bare structure of the house with like things falling on top of each other.
Yeah.
Must be so depressing.
I mean, it's hard for me to really grasp the situation. I think with most people until it happens to you, with anything, death or whatever. I mean, I see all of this happening and it really doesn't feel real, but it's because it's not happening to me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's selfish of me, but I really, that's how the way I feel. Like,
here's the thing, bro. If you can't do anything about the situation, I don't
Why
think that
stress
you.
about it?
Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of like that's how I see it. Is like if I can't do anything about those fires, the most I could do is donate some money, and then I do that. I don't really like think about it after that because there's no point of hurting stressing myself out and making myself depressed
over something
I can't do anything about. Like it sucks.
I personally don't even think donating, like this and this. Like for me, it's like I'm not giving you my money. Like I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I know you guys need it, I know everything, but it's like
You
this
also
is me.
need it. Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's totally
like
fine.
you have my sympathy. Like obviously this and this, all that. They're married in secret, but
Our first gay podcast guest.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Just kidding.
Alyssa's gonna hate that.
He's like,
Alyssa's gonna hate that.
Just cut the clip.
Sorry, I cut you off.
I forgot what I was saying. I'm not lying.
You're saying
You
it's
said donating.
Oh yeah, like the donating
Yeah.
stuff. Me personally, I don't like believe in that and all of that stuff. Like when shit happens overseas, it's like that's tough. I gotta cross it tomorrow. You know what I mean?
That's so.
Like I understand. Like I sympathize with them. It's like yeah, but why am I stressing about that?
yeah.
Like let's say if I
that
was
sucks.
like if I was enlisted,
Pay your respects after the shot.
yeah, because like
I gotta shift. See you later.
yeah, like I'm saying like
Like life still goes on.
yeah,
Life still
Yeah.
moves.
That's crazy.
like you like oh my god, we gotta worry about those people.
But I still got rent.
You gotta pay rent. Brother.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like I understand that there's people like, oh, I'm an activist. That's your thing. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. I'm not.
Mhm.
You know, you got my support, full on everything. You need something, let me know. I'm not doing none of that.
Yeah.
I got bills to pay. You probably don't. Maybe you do. You probably do, and you're just neglecting it because something else is happening.
Yeah.
But then when something happens to you, nobody knows about that.
Yeah.
So like you're on your own.
Yeah.
So I believe it's like you gotta. Life goes on.
No, I respect that.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, you got your own stuff that you got to worry about. You can't
Absolutely.
help other people if you're also not up at least at a pedestal or at a good point in your life.
Yeah.
You got to help yourself out and then help everybody else when you can.
Like, let's say if a family member or something like that needs help, and it's like, I'll help them. They're my family. They're
Yeah.
part of me. I'll try my best. If the best I'm trying, but the best I'm doing isn't helping at all, I mean, I'm just trying. You
Yeah.
can't really do anything more but just try.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you could do. You have to learn to accept it.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, sometimes that's where people fail and accept it. Like, no, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. You can't do that.
Yeah.
It's over. You lost.
Yeah.
Oh well, you didn't lose. My fault. But like, you just can't. You got to figure out to
You're
move on
cooked.
and just you're cooked, brother. It's over. You lost.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that drowning analogy, right? Where you're drowning in the water and then there's somebody else drowning. So instead of like trying to help the other person drowning, you pull
Save
yourself
yourself
up
first.
and then save them.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, do y'all round up when you go to like Taco Bell and shit to donate to charity or
No.
Absolutely.
No, don't do that, bro. They take a percentage.
Yeah.
Bro, how
The whole company
shitty
takes
is
a
that?
percentage.
Bro, oh my god. I'm all for free market, but stuff like that drives me nuts.
They try to make you feel bad. They'd be like, oh, it's gonna ask you a question on the screen.
Or at Panda Express,
Yeah.
they'll be asking you, do you want to donate to kids?
Yeah, and then they'd be like, ding, thank
Yeah.
you. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, ring that fucking bell over here. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that.
They'll be like, look, you see this kid?
It's like, he's gonna die if you don't
This
donate
kid, this is a
$1.
live video. This is live footage, 4K, of this kid, and his arm is stuck under rubble in the middle of Iraq.
your 2 cents can save him right now.
Dude, my 19
If you give me
cents
80
is nothing.
cents, we can remove one rock from that rebel.
It's like, and then it's a little box right there too. It's like you put in a coin. You just say the child's life. It's gonna be there for the next month. That 2 cents did not save anybody's life.
I got good at saying no at Panda Express. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll be like, no.
I said hell no one time because I was buying food for like my siblings, and it's expensive because we eat a lot. And she's like, "Do you want to round up?" And I was like, "Hell no!" I was like, "I get my card." I was like, "Listen, I'm having a bad day. Don't ask me about no."
Or like when your mom, when you're eating, and then like there's like food left over, you're full. You try to throw away the food, and then she goes, "There's kids in Africa that would die for that." I'm like, "All right, ship it to Africa."
It's like the kids.
Here you go. Like
kids are dying to eat that. I'm like, I don't see them asking for it.
Yeah.
Like, you're not in the door.
What are we supposed to do?
I was like, they don't know
Wrap
I'm
it
not
up in
eating it.
saran and then ship it out to the.
Yeah,
Like
it's like that's why they're in Africa and I'm just not in Africa. Like I'm sorry. Like as a kid, I always thought that. Like I always thought that was like the dumbest argument ever.
Yeah.
Like my grandma used to get mad at me, like when she'd make sopa after a hot day of school.
Yeah.
I wouldn't finish most of it, and she'd be like, my tia would be like, "There's kids in Africa who would eat that," and I told her one time I got slapped because I talked back, and I was like, "Well, I don't see them at the front door." Pop, and I was like, "My bad, my fault." But like real though, like if you really think about it,
Yeah. What are we supposed to do, you know?
I mean, also, do you expect them to come to your front door for food, or I mean, like, let's really think.
I mean,
about
what?
it.
Like,
They're gonna take a whole
put the
flight?
bowl of soup
Yeah.
in a bag and ship it. It's gonna be not good.
Yeah, it's gonna go bad.
Yeah. Wait.
By the time it gets
you
there,
can
it's gonna
donate,
be
though.
bad.
You could donate.
You could just run.
But are you gonna donate?
Fuck no.
Hey, I'm doing my job. I'm watching Mr. Beast. He be going to
He be
Africa.
going crazy, bro. He be going
Hey,
crazy.
that's my part.
I support all that by watching his videos.
Oh, yeah, I donated $1 to Mr. Beast. And he's like
Why would you
$1.
do that?
Yeah, but he said if that's a tree. So
Oh, wait, I did the tree one too.
yeah.
Okay,
I did the
okay.
tree one too.
But he actually
That
sent
was
you
cool.
like it was. He had a whole team, and then the dollar, and then he's like, he sends you a video. It's like we planted this tree. It was like the
Oh
most,
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
damn.
Yeah, you know, I like that. I
Yeah,
did
I like
like
the
a
idea.
couple bucks for the tree one too.
It was like $1. I was like, why not? And then he's like,
Yeah.
then video. You get in your email. Oh, we planted a tree in your name. I was like, okay.
That was the coolest thing ever.
That's
Yeah, I love that video.
He's the only guy to do stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Like
No
when he
one else
shaded
would
the
do that.
government too, and he was like he helped. What was it like 2,000 people walk again because he got them prosthetic?
Oh, yeah,
legs, and
yeah,
then he
that
did,
was
like, the
recently.
glasses things.
Didn't he get
too.
hate for that?
Yeah, because they're like white savior complex. I'm like, or how about he's just helping people? I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't.
If you really
It's
think about
so
it.
annoying,
Always on
bro.
some shit.
I'm so
Yeah.
tired of that crap.
It's like he's doing this because he's white. It's like he's actually doing it because he has the money. I mean,
Yeah, he has the money and he's putting. You can see it with your own freaking eyes. He's giving people legs. Why are you mad?
Yeah.
Like, why are you mad about that?
Like, how does that make you upset? Like, come on, grow up.
I think people love to be mad and be in some sort of turmoil.
Yeah.
No matter what. I guess we're humans. Like, people just love to be mad at something always.
Mhm.
Always.
Yeah.
Any situation you're in, someone's going to be mad at something.
He's the only creator that I can actually like because other creators are using like people's struggle for their own benefit.
Mm.
Like, hey, you want to help me out, and then they pull out a lot of cash. Thank you for helping me out. Like those TikTokers and stuff. But Mr. Beast generally is doing it, and then when he sees video, he's not like shoving cameras in people's faces. He's just like sometimes speed run. He's like, we send like this much in Thailand. We went to Asia. We went to Africa. So he's actually trying to like use his platform from the good, which I like. But at the same time, like some creators, they're just doing it for their benefit, which is wrong.
Absolutely.
I feel like that's what separates him from the most because he does it for the benefit of other people. Obviously, he's getting paid and sponsored a lot, but he also gives out that money.
He gives out a lot of money.
A lot of
So
money.
like,
I haven't seen a
Yeah.
cent of it, but like, I mean, good for him.
I think he has some videos in reserve that he
he
hadn't
does,
even
yeah.
posted because he didn't think they were good enough. And it was giving away a shit ton of money.
oh yeah, he said that recently
Yeah.
too. Yeah. Oh, he made one in the sea where he was supposed to be 100 days in the sea, but he couldn't go to it, and it was supposed to be for like $2 million. He just
saw
gave the
that.
people like the thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else is going to do that?
You know how he started
me
though,
later,
like
though.
giving money away.
Wow.
The first video was a homeless.
Yeah, but you know how that started?
I haven't. I remember a little because I saw some like
Yeah.
shorts on it, but
Basically,
You don't know.
he got his first sponsor ever of 10 grand, and he got
Oh,
all
yeah.
excited. He's like, "What do I do with it? What do I do with it?" And he's like, "I'm gonna just give it to a random homeless person. Let's record it." And then it went viral. And then that's how.
he made more videos with the same guy too.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, with the
Oh.
same guy. After that, like he and the guy, homeless guy, got a house.
Oh, I did see
Yeah.
that. I did see
Yeah,
that.
the same homeless guy. So
That was like the OG day one homeless guy.
it was like the OG. Yeah, he found the original homeless guy,
Deadass?
and yeah, he made more videos on the same homeless guy.
I didn't know
He's
that.
not homeless anymore.
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, he's a normal,
was a-
outstanding
it was-
citizen.
Well, what if the house he gave him was haunted though, and he did it on purpose?
So now he's being
I mean,
possessed.
it's still a house, bro.
Mr. Beast is a bad person.
I mean, I'm just saying there could be ghosts in there.
So how dare he help people? I hate him. God.
You guys,
Oh.
believe, you guys believe in ghosts?
Ooh. I don't know. Honestly,
No?
I actually really don't know. I think for the most part, yes.
Even spirits, like
Yeah, no, I believe in
The other
spirits.
side
believe in
coming to speak to
spirits,
you.
yeah.
But ghosts, I don't know.
Really?
I just don't touch that stuff, bro. I just stay away from it. Like Ouija boards.
oh,
You guys ever played
fuck
with this?
No.
Wait, you wouldn't touch a Ouija board?
I wouldn't touch it.
I'm
Why
scared of
not?
that.
I would
I'm
never-
scared.
no.
Hell, I'm
Have
scared.
you touched the Ouija board?
I'm scared.
I think I played with Ouija board before.
The
Yeah.
hell's
It doesn't
your
do
problem?
anything. It's BS, right?
I mean, low key, you gotta play, bro. Like, you gotta
Bro, you look massive in this.
I know you look big.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You got some nice straps.
We should
Mm.
really normalize like men giving each other compliments.
That's
I love
true.
you guys are all so
I
good
love
looking.
him. I love these guys.
You guys are so good looking.
Bro, if I had your eyes, bro,
I do
That'd
go
be
crazy.
Take them.
over.
I'd come
If I
get
could give them to you, take them, bro.
I'd be hypnotizing people left and right for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, this dude keep viewing. He's viewing like every.
camera hits him automatically.
Do you guys
Stop
actually?
recording me.
Do you guys actually mute?
No.
I do.
Word.
You have a good
I mute
facial
every
structure.
move every day. 10 sets of 10. It takes about 30 minutes every day in the morning. I'm
Word.
serious. My jawline yellow.
Do you like do the
It actually
ice
works?
bucket thing?
No, it
and everything?
doesn't.
You use that fucking that little
It doesn't work,
rock
but-
thing that you fucking
washer?
The washer. You do fucking.
What's that?
It's
A
like
stone?
That's a stone thing. That
Jade
you rub
stone.
on
Oh,
your
I
face.
saw that. No, the only thing. So actually, have you guys heard of Andrew Huberman?
Yes.
He's
Yeah,
like,
psychologist.
yeah, a biologist.
Oh,
But yeah, so he
Oh, you don't know though.
he actually says like in order to improve your jawline, the best thing to do is put tape over your mouth when you're sleeping.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
What?
that
I have
actually
a-
that actually
Like
works.
sleep with your
Why?
mouth closed open.
Because
Or
when you
closed.
sleep with your mouth open, your jaw just stays like that. Because I have a deviated septum, so when I lay on one side, I can't breathe, and I had to constantly lay on one
I
side.
don't know. It just kind of it's a long word. I don't know.
But he has everything under there.
And then if I like had to try to go to sleep, I would cover my mouth on purpose and force my nose to like start.
You should.
Really?
Have you tried a nose strip? Like it
Yeah,
helps though for sure, right?
a little bit.
Really?
I woke up one time and I was like, "It's not on," and I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna just." thug
You got to
it
get
out."
what like that extra strength
Probably.
from Costco.
But yeah, it's been a like.
So
I don't have a
it actually
membership,
works
bro,
because
my
see,
bad.
like athletes put it on. They're like, oh, it helps with my breathing.
No, it does because it like opens up like
Opens your nostrils.
this from this point. It depends on your nose. Like my nose build's kind of short and fat, like kind of stubby. So then
It's cute. I like
if you
it.
put it, get over here, bro.
It's a good nose.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to smack the desk.
It's a good nose.
Sorry, Jamie. But get over here already.
Wow.
Whoa,
put it,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
put
bro.
the
Back up,
nose
bro.
because
Edit that right now.
my nose is like I don't know, it's kind of short, so that it actually does a good job of pulling this part out.
Okay.
But I feel like if your nose is longer, it's harder.
Oh yeah.
It might not open it up as well. But you know, this is crazy because you know that girls are starting to like guys with more feminine features now. Have you guys heard about that?
Oh.
I heard a little bit about
But like
that.
hormonally, like like the way they like actually feel, they're more attracted to
Is
men
estrogen coming out of him, or
to men that are more feminine
Wait,
Wait, but like how
more
like,
feminine looking
like,
men?
like
like feminine,
Yeah.
feminine, or
because
like
of
just
the
like,
because of the birth control pill.
What the
What?
fuck?
Have you guys heard about that?
No.
yeah, I've heard about them.
Yeah, so the birth control pill causes like some weird change in females' hormones, and it's been happening for obviously like 60 years now. They've been taking it since like the 50s, and that's caused men to look more feminine over the past like 30 years because women are starting to choose more feminine men.
So the pill gives like after effects to the newborns.
Oh shit.
Does it?
Well, that's what you're implying, right?
Oh no, I'm saying no. It doesn't physically change the newborns.
they're choosing feminine men.
Yes, so then men are
which is
choosing to look
producing
more feminine.
men.
Because of the change of
Yeah.
the hormones.
Oh.
So you know what? Birth control.
Which, no, it's not okay. So it's both. So yes, that's a thing, but that's not the main. That's not the main result.
Oh, okay.
The main result is like okay. So like let's say I'm a woman, right? Which I wish I was.
You're a
Just kidding.
You're a beautiful woman, by the way.
No, but thank you. No, but
He's blushing.
like I'm a woman. I start taking the birth pill. I start getting attracted to more feminine men, right? So because I get attracted to more feminine men, men are gonna notice that reaction and then start becoming more like looking more feminine,
Oh.
like shaving their beards, like.
Like K-pop artists.
What the fuck?
And then also men are getting more
Did I
feminine.
shave my beard?
Men are naturally getting more feminine too. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Well,
attack you.
Hey, my shit don't even grow, bro.
That's why you have a girlfriend.
But that's why I don't get no girls, bro, because I'm too straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Why
yeah,
not?
bro.
Real shit. I'm being so serious.
That's cool.
But then also men are becoming more feminine naturally because of all the soy that we're eating.
Oh, I saw
Which
that.
I don't know if that's 100% factually true.
I don't think so.
That's I think it's partially true, but not to the impact that we
makes
think.
sense, yeah.
But we are becoming more feminine, like guys as a whole.
And I think the opposite of
crazy.
that is guys who take steroids for too long
Yeah.
start liking other guys or really masculine looking.
Is that a
females.
thing for real?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
It's all in your head.
but that one makes sense.
It's all in their
you
head.
get so you have so much test that the normal stuff starts to look not appetizing, and you start to look to like crazier stuff. And then females who look like guys start to look appetizing. Then after a while, it's just guys.
Dude.
Both
Wait,
guys.
So have you ever taken
Absolutely
that a
not.
thing?
No,
No.
never.
Oh,
I'd
me
be
neither.
huge if I took.
But it looks good natural, bro. He's like huge already.
Yeah, you look pretty
You
good
look
already.
good.
You don't need
Thanks,
it.
man. Thanks, man.
You look good.
Yeah, that's
Alright, bro.
crazy though, dude. Like
Glazed, dude.
at my gym, I go to my gym, bro, and there's women in there, and I look at them and I'm like, why did you do this to yourself?
Yeah, yeah,
Like you look like the Hulk's daughter. Like
yeah.
you don't even look good. Like it doesn't look good. But I don't think that's their goal. Their goal is to be big, like super massive, and then
Yeah.
compete. I'm like, is that worth damaging your body for the rest of your life just to win a dumb competition? Like, I don't know. I don't
And
think it's
their-
worth it.
their
Even for men
voices
too.
drop, too.
For men
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I don't
Well,
think
'cause
it's
they're on
worth
test.
it.
Yeah.
They're on
Hey,
test.
it's
So they're
personal
bullshit.
choice. I think it's,
No, 100%.
It's listen, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'd be looking scary. I was at the gym one time and
I know who you're talking about.
yeah, they were facing like this way. I was like, oh, that guy huge as hell. Turned around and I was like,
Back. Yeah.
I was like, that's like Thor as a woman. I was like, what is? I was like, I'm scared, but that kind of
No,
looks
no, no,
awesome.
no.
I was like, what the hell?
Well, that's why they're changing the rules in like competitions.
Yeah.
They're no longer looking for bulky,
Ciao.
stocky people. They're looking for more feminine, especially for females. Feminine, or only for females, my bad.
And what about the transgenders?
What about them, man?
What do you think?
Transgenders.
Elaborate.
Now, why he's smirking? On
Well,
that? Why was that so devious?
No, he's talking about the Olympics and stuff, and I just know.
Talking about bodybuilding like Olympia.
Mr. Olympia, not Olympics.
Oh, my bad. I confused it. My bad.
You put the glasses on. You start
But
listening.
hey, since we're on the topic already, 'cause
Okay.
I started it.
Okay.
If a
No, I
girl
wouldn't.
turns okay, let's just if a guy turns into a girl and he starts competing,
Oh no,
Bro, it's obviously
that's not.
like not fair.
No,
I
absolutely
don't know.
not.
Nah.
I mean, they were allowing it.
Bro, it's just some crazy stuff, bro. It's some BS. But what I want to know is like, if you're competing to be who's the strongest, why is there steroids allowed? Right? In sports, there's anti-doping agency. How come what's it called? Like bodybuilding.
Building?
Bodybuilding is the only one that allows it. There's no anti-doping agency for it.
Well, they do like separate categories where one is natural and one is what do you call it? An unnatural.
Yeah, unnatural.
Unnatural.
Supernatural.
UN.
And I mean, obviously, like if you think about it, if you want to push past human limits, you're gonna shoot up,
Yeah.
and you want to look crazy. And I mean, have you seen like Ronnie Coleman
Yeah.
in his prime?
Jay Cutler.
Ronnie
Crazy.
Coleman was so
Crazy.
cool.
Yeah, dude.
Or like even Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What'd you call me?
Yeah.
I heard that too. That's crazy.
He's
I have to
"Cut
say
that
it.
out."
I have to say it. It's in the name.
No, yeah.
They, that guy, man, it's not
Biceps
fair.
are massive. Size of people's
Yeah.
heads.
What I would
Crazy.
want to see though is two roided up, grown ass men fighting in the cage. Like, pause. Hold up. In clothing, I might add. But like to see who's the strongest. Like I want to see that. Like boxing, you know what? Shoot it up. Let's see who's the strongest in the entire world.
Oh,
Surpass.
I don't think strength
kill
means,
each other.
like-
Yeah, I think that'd be
Just
technique.
kill each other.
You just want to see two.
Well, like John Jones. Like
Whoa. Ready for me.
Like John Jones.
Crazy.
Like he was like
yeah.
super.
He was a beast.
He was shooting and he was unstoppable. He stopped and he was still unstoppable. And his technique is crazy. He's one of my favorite fighters.
I
and it's
think he's
like,
greatest of all time.
he is. He is.
Well,
Better
he
than
hasn't
Khabib.
like met me though.
I don't think
I've never lost
I don't
him,
think
that's what I'm
bodybuilders can fight. You know how like Bradley Martin's like I'm 280, and then he talks to the boxer. He's like, oh, I'm gonna beat you. I'm 280. I'm 280.
Bradley
like,
Martin's funny.
Like he's funny, but I don't think honestly. I think actually fight, it's a skill, and no matter how big you are,
Absolutely.
like what you can do, just grab them. But I think there's like more technique and more power.
Like, it's like, what if you can't grab him?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's over.
What if you got a Glock?
What if he has a gun? You're dead.
Wow.
Well, I know Kung Fu, so like,
Oh shit.
You know Kung Fu?
Pandas.
Kung Fu Panda.
Is
that why you're wearing black and white right now? There we go.
Those are tight, buddy.
He's got nice
they're not
legs,
tight, I'm sitting
though.
down.
He's got nice legs. Look at him. Not bad.
These are actually the ones I wore to work today.
Oh, nice.
Is it?
That's beautiful.
I didn't wear these to work today. Or cargo pants.
Anyways,
Hey, but what do you guys think? Like young people our age should focus on? Because I feel like we're all kind of lost. Where like our parents are pressuring us to maybe do this, like college or go work or do whatever. I just feel like what you can call this what like kind of like the lost generation in a sense. Like we're all don't know where we're heading. We all have our own path, but like it's not clicking, right? So, like, what would you think? Like a young person, like what should they like wake
Focus
up
on?
and focus on?
100% who they are, and not who people want them to be.
Yeah, because like society pushes you into school, and so a lot of people they're like, oh, I want to do like filmmaking or something, but that's not really like ideal to go to school for that.
Yeah.
You know, you're better off getting experience like in filmmaking with smaller businesses or whatever, as opposed to going to school for filmmaking.
You just
Don't
gotta
get me
figure
wrong.
out what you want to do or how you want to do it. Because like my main thing is that I'm not saying school like, oh, it's useless, don't go to college. Sometimes it'll work out because in some careers you need to go to school to do this stuff. There's no way around it. It's not like you were born super good and everything, but it's just type shit, right?
Yeah.
You gotta actually learn how to do this stuff. So like a lot of people would say college is a scam. Partially I believe like it would make sense.
Oh, your clip on that.
Yeah.
I think
not both.
financially, it's
Financially, there's no
Yeah.
reason why it's that expensive.
Yeah.
That I agree with you on that. But like, you need experience to do some stuff. Like, let's say if you want to do construction, you want to be able to build up in the whatever. Going to school will help. It'll help. But sometimes they're like, nah, we don't want you because you went to school. We want to see if you actually have been working in the field. Some of them be like, oh, entry level position. You went to school, but you have nothing in the field. We don't want you. But like, let's say if you want to do something like he said, like movies, you can do a whole bunch of school thing for movies. You could still suck at it. Just because you went to school doesn't mean you're gonna be like the best at it. You know what I mean? So you just have to have like a certain knack for it. Like you want it so bad. You had to be you. Like, you just had to grow up and be like, oh, this is what I want. I'm gonna chase that. I'm gonna do that. This is what I need. This is what I'm gonna do. I don't care. Oh, they want me to do this. They want me to do that. They want me to do this. No, but I want this.
But if you could change society, like what would you make it? Well, it's just
Society?
like government, like they all push school. But like if you could change it, like what would you do to change it to make people go into what they want? Would you make a different school system or no school system?
I would make a different school system that doesn't involve like paying so much for one. I don't really.
I think the only way to truly push people to do what they want is to completely get rid of income. But how do you get rid of income?
You can't get rid of
Exactly.
income. It's not,
But that's really
Yeah.
the only way people would do what they want to do. If they
there's
had no bills
high
to worry
cost of
about.
living is something you could change, but that's also an fluctuation of how everybody lives their life, and it's always going to constantly be going up until something happens or it goes down. But like, let's say, because when I was in high school, I wanted to be a graphic designer because we were doing in high school. You remember NBA? How I used to do like video recording and edit everything. I was pretty good at that because I liked it. The editing software was super fun. I made logos. I designed the posters for some school stuff. I thought it was super awesome. I found out how much they get paid yearly. I completely gave up on that. And then I found out how expensive Adobe Premiere, Adobe Photoshop, and how expensive a camera is. I was like, no, let me actually do something else. So some stuff like that actually crushes other people's careers. Like when I was a kid, I wanted to become a movie star because I loved action movies, right? Like Sylvester Stallone, Rambo, all those movies were my favorite. Like I wanted to be that. My dad tells me, that's a fake dream. Be real. As a kid. So it's like, oh, I can't do that. And then you grow up and you're just like, damn, low key, what do I want to be?
Did you believe him when he said it wasn't real?
Yeah. I was like, that's true. It's a horrible dream. But then I had to think like realistically. Just because
Why do you feel like that's horrible though? Like why couldn't you actually become an actor?
I feel like I couldn't become an actor because of like, I have no experience. There's nothing, just because I wanted to become an actor doesn't mean it would have worked. And my parents wouldn't have any money to send me to a school. If I did want to go to school, And let's say if I wanted to go somewhere because I want to do this, I would have nowhere to go. I couldn't go anywhere. There's like no where I live. There's no theaters. There's no school things like that.
Well,
But what?
La Habra High School.
Oh no, La Habra High School, but that's after. Like that's when I was already doing something else.
But don't
I had
you
my
think
mind on
that
something else.
I feel like most actors start out the same way.
Yeah.
Like what's it called? Terry Crews was a janitor.
Yeah.
He wanted to be an actor, so he got a job at the set, like at like a Hollywood set as a janitor, which is clean floors. And until like his agent finally called him and was like, I got like one role for you. And he got another one. And it just worked out. I don't know.
I think for acting itself, the agent take a lot of fees because I wanted to be an actor when I was a kid. I grew up on Disney Channel, and then I actually got connections, and then I went to the studio or like in Los Angeles, and then I was
and Diddy was there.
You got diddled by Diddy?
But you know the show Bunked.
You say no.
You know the show Bunked?
I know the show Bunked.
Yeah, they were wanting that little fat kid to be on there. I was literally like this chubbiest fat kid.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I applied for that.
No, not that not he's chubby, but he actually went to Disney Channel. That's cool.
Yeah, so I applied for that, and then I actually went. I got my casting, got my interview, but then there's a lot of fees. Like the agent itself, like just for you to get the role, they have to go talk to the director, and then you have to get headshots. You have to have this whole portfolio, and it costs like $1 or $2 and then just my mom's like, no, we're not doing this because in part my mom thought it was a scam. And then other parts
that's
like
a lot of money.
It's too expensive, like paying $2,000. But like I don't know, like that experience for me where I was like right there in at the actual studio, and I was talking to the director. Bro, I don't know, maybe I could have been on Disney Channel, but like that's for me is like one of my dreams was to act, right? Mm-hmm. And yeah, my parents always told me, no, you can't do that. It's just like too unrealistic. I want to grow up. I want to be a soccer player, right? They like, no, you stop doing that. They stopped taking me to practice at one point. Like, just focus on school. So it's just stuff like that. Like, you know, like why don't we let like kids dream and just have their way? Just get a career, but just focus on something else, or just have at it. You never know.
I think for like the craziest dreams, I think people should at least try really, really hard for a certain period of time. And if they fail, then they can go do something else. But I think you should try 100% first. Try everything, and then you could just
go from there.
Yeah.
If nothing, go
jump
somewhere else.
Something else. I mean, like you got the niche where you're good behind the camera. You got experience with that.
I don't even think people should ever quit.
I think you're chasing your dream right now.
Yeah.
What's your dream?
Well, I mean, honestly, I've always liked, like, similar to Jacob, like, as much as you guys want to be actors, I've always liked, like, kind of behind the scenes, like, making, like, the videos. Like the director.
It is
like,
pretty fun, yeah.
Like, I've always liked that stuff. Like, Hollywood, where in Universal Studios, you know, the ride where you get on and you go on the sets and stuff? Mm-hmm. I've always loved seeing all of that.
Bill Cosby?
Yeah. I've loved all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just loved seeing it. I always wanted to be behind it.
Behind Diddy? Oh, okay. Word. I caught that.
Wait, so would you ever consider like a career like editing like movies?
Yeah.
So why are you chasing it?
Well, I mean, it's the same idea. Like yeah, you can chase it, but obviously if you're chasing something, you know, to get there, it's gonna take time.
Yeah, so you gotta be realistic. Like you're chasing it, but you have to do something else because it costs money. Yeah, a lot of actors. It's gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah, a lot of actors will be like waitresses or waiters.
Yeah,
on the side, but it's hard.
I've heard like a lot of stuff. Like acting is like one of the hardest.
Oh, it's impossible.
Yeah,
like it's crazy. There's a lot of mental thing, but then a lot of like older actors is just like it's easy. Like it's a I can do whatever I want. I work like 2 months out of the year and then that's it. It's like that does like I mean that does sound right. But that's not also everybody's case.
But I think you get a lot of joy from just trying.
Yeah.
Like even people just trying to chase their dream, I think that's like already like good. Like for them. They feel motivated for something. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me hit you guys with the most annoying interview question. Where do you guys see yourself in 10 years?
Oh my lord.
I know if people ask me that,
probably not in the Palisades, but like probably like
California might be in the ocean by then, earthquake, who knows?
Yeah, the earthquake thing, dude. Every time I go like to LA, dude, I'm always like,
You look at the city, and you're just like, this
I'm
could
just
all be
like-
done.
I'm just like, dude, yeah, like this could be the day, low key.
Like,
but-
imagine you're in the 119th floor, you're looking down, earthquake hits.
yeah, because I eat my food like on the 10th floor,
Uh-huh.
and then like there's a bunch of buildings behind. Sometimes I just think I'm like, dude, like,
What if a plane?
oh, I'm not that big. The building's not that tall, but I'm just like, bro, earthquake like could come like any second. Like,
How would you react though? Like if an earthquake had,
I have my escape room, bro.
You have your escape
I got my
room?
escape rooms. Like, low key, if I'm on the
you're
office,
jumping off the balcony
oh hell no.
into the pool area.
There's no pool.
The balloons. Oh fuck, the
What
umbrellas. I
balloons?
mean, the umbrellas.
I have an umbrella there. Just jump off.
Mary Poppins.
Is there like a pole you can slide down?
No.
Oh, damn.
You just book it. That's you.
I'm gonna get
just
some
book it as
spider
your-
webs right here.
You're not Peter Parker. God,
Hey, you don't know that.
I think you're Peter Parker.
I might be Peter Parker,
maybe
but you guys can't know for your safety.
You're Peter
Okay.
Perez, bro.
Peter Parker.
Alright. So like to end this on a good note, like give us like a message like of hope or like something inspiring that you guys want to tell us.
If you guys are chasing whatever dream you're chasing, no, there's a solution to everything. It's your job to just find it.
Wow, that was
I was
beautiful.
That's
actually
really good.
Crazy.
Put that on a shirt. New merch coming out.
I'd wear that
Don't
shirt,
worry.
by the way. I would wear it to sleep.
That's beautiful.
It's like an extra large.
Just extra. I won't wear anything under. I'm just gonna have this shirt passing my knees. Get an extra large. Would be nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I heard that. I don't know where it's from, but I heard it many, many years ago, and it's always stuck.
Wow.
Did you guys have a
Damn, I don't.
Yeah.
Go
quote of
for
the
it.
I
day?
don't have, now you,
Quote
got,
of the
you,
day.
you go first. I don't got a quote of the day on me right now.
Dude, we're on the spot, dude. I can't think of anything.
Just give me something in life in general that you think we should like a take home message.
A take-home message: don't be afraid to be who you really are, and bend to societal or your friends' images of you.
I love
Just
that,
like
bro.
Jacob did just.
That's facts.
The hell did I do? What is your problem, pal?
Oh, just kidding.
Hey,
Get
buddy.
your Timu
Sport.
$3,000 watch.
Bro. 7,000.
Oh, 7,000.
Right, 7,000.
Ah, look at Dan. Look at dance.
What about you, man?
Just be you. You're some corny.
Or just wants to be me so
just
bad.
be you. That's it.
Okay.
Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Who knows?
All right, guys.
Oh, what?
Bro just wanted to say that, bro.
Wait, what'd you say?
That's not more about it.
Hey, it was like, you said it good. but
Honestly,
then I was like,
it
what
makes
the hell
no
you just
sense.
said?
Honestly, that phrase always confused me. Is it landing on the moon or are you landing on
I
the
don't
stars?
know. I just it popped up in my head when he was like, "You say something," and I was like,
Because you're shooting for something so far away and you still land on the moon. Which is
Yeah,
so
I think
good.
that's what it- yeah,
really
yeah.
it is.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
stars
told
are
you
further
guys.
than the
My
moon,
bad.
dog.
I thought it was like
God,
a joke.
All right, guys.
God, you gotta
Thank you guys for
think,
coming
bro.
on. That was
It was a
awesome.
pleasure having Juve and then Christian and Jacob.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
That's the end of episode 4. Stay humble.
Stay humble, baby.